Hola, bienvenidos to my channel. Yo me llamo Kelly and this is Adventures in Spanish. And in today's video, you're going to learn the main differences between Latin American Spanish and European Spanish. ¿Listo? Vamos! Okay, so the first thing that you'll come across is that in mainland Spain, we use vosotros. Vosotros is the pronoun when you're addressing a group of people informally. It translates to you all, yeah, vosotros or vosotras. Okay, so if you're going to Spain, you might say, buenas tardes, ¿cómo estáis? Yeah, when you're talking to a group of people informally. And you've learnt that. You've learnt that that's how you speak Espanol, right? But then you go on holiday to Costa Rica or Argentina and you very quickly realise that nobody uses vosotros. So rather than saying, hola, buenas tardes, ¿cómo estáis? And getting some strange looks, you'll use the formal plural, you, which is the ustedes, all the time. The vosotros in Central and South America does not exist. So you would say, hola, buenas tardes, ¿cómo están? Bien, so the next difference between Latin and European Spanish is the tú. You'll be pretty aware that in most Spanish-speaking countries, you can say, ¿Cómo estás tú? Yeah, ¿Cómo estás tú? Tú is the pronoun for the informal singular you. And it's pretty much used in all Spanish-speaking countries, right? You learn it when you first start learning Spanish, and that's just the way that it is. However, if you're going to Argentina, for example, you'll very quickly notice that the tú doesn't exist. It's just not there. Instead of tú, we say vos. So I wouldn't say, hola, ¿cómo estás tú? I'd say, hola, ¿cómo estás vos? Vos means tú in Argentina. Bien, the third difference that you'll notice is the sound of the th. So to say thank you in Espanol, if you're in Europe, you would say gracias, the th, gracias. However, as soon as you get on that plane and you go a little bit further over to Mexico, Central America or America Latina, you drop the th and it becomes s. So it's gracias, gracias. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. The word is the same. You'll still be understood whether you say gracias in Costa Rica or gracias in Madrid. You'll still be understood. The next big difference in the language is the double L sound. So you will come across, for example, ella. Ella means she. Llamar, to call, if you're making a phone call or to call somebody, llamar. And it's a y sound generally, y. However, in Argentina, you're in Buenos Aires, for example, you won't hear ella, you'll hear ella. It's a longer sound, ella. And you won't necessarily hear llamar, you'll hear llamar, llamar. They're still spelt the same, but the sounding is different when you pronounce them. You'll also probably notice that in Buenos Aires, in Argentina, if you're travelling there, that there's something very similar to what we know as the Cockney slang in Londres, in London. And it's called lunfardo. Lunfardo is the equivalent in Buenos Aires of Cockney slang. And it's used a lot in the tango songs. So if you're speaking to somebody who is from Buenos Aires, who is born and lived in Buenos Aires all their lives, they will have a lot of these lunfardo words in their vocabulario. And so you may need to pick up yourself a dictionary that specialises in lunfardo, which is exactly what I did. Okay, and the last difference, of course, is the vocabulario. Vocabulario is going to be slightly different throughout all of the Spanish-speaking countries, but do not despair. Meloncoton, for example, means peach in España, but if you go down to South America and you ask for a meloncoton, they probably aren't going to know what you mean because it's called durazno. Un durazno is exactly the same fruit, but it's got a different name. As is the avocado. Avocado can be an aguacate or it can be una palta. It doesn't matter. You can use your imagination and get creative with the language to describe what it is that you need. But I think if you do know which Spanish-speaking country you're travelling to, a great idea is to brush up and learn the vocab and the grammar that is specific to that destination. And if you'd like a hand with that, I've got some fabulous bespoke Spanish courses that I run for groups of people who are travelling to any Spanish-speaking country, and I tailor-make the content to suit your destination. Get in touch if you'd like more information. Otherwise, that's it from me today. Adios!